Hello. Good evening from stormy Florida. Tonight I'm going to try something new. I've actually got some video I shot out there in the windy world. I'm going to attempt to show that. So here we are. And as you can see, super windy. The papayas are being continuously eaten. The good news is, if they fall away from those power lines just in the background. You can see that frangipani just underneath it is growing up towards the power lines, but it'll be a long time before it gets up that high. Yeah, the wind was about, probably 25, 30 miles an hour. Backyard, probably that. A lot of rain and wind here. Where are you? In Florida. Look at the bananas. Going in for the kill. The bananas have no problem weathering the storm, but you can see the leaves completely shredded. Now this is after about 3 days of fairly relentless winds. I kind of probed back in deeper into the banana grove as the video went along. One of the interesting things I always find fascinating about hurricanes is how quickly the storms move through. And when you're way out on the edge of a tropical storm like this situation, it can be sunny for 5 minutes and then be raining torrentially the next. Now you can see there are plenty of pups in the undercarriage. This one has a leaf on it that is naturally dying. I don't worry too much about these. That was one that I transplanted to that spot, so I don't have high hopes for it. It's already starting behind the power curve. Now look what I found here. You know what that is? That is a Musa banana pup. The red tip that it's got there, it connects all the way back into the main stalk. It's also got the distinctive reddish color. Just like a banana peel, I always think that the look on the outside of the, let's call it bark of the banana tree, it's really just the outside leaf of a huge grass plant. And there is the banana tree that I trimmed, cut down in a live stream a few days ago. Since then, I've cut down 2 more huge chunks, probably another 80 pounds worth. These are the remnants of other bananas going by. 2 others, and you see they kind of actually cure up into a little pad there. To me, it's so fascinating, the structure of the banana. It's these gigantic cavities of water, and as I sawed off the last 2 pieces I took off of that thing, it actually squirted directly up into my face. banana grove experience. Classic Corona coleslaw. And by the way, if you want to support the channel, go ahead and click on any of the Amazon links and you can get on Amazon. A small part of it goes towards the channel. It doesn't cost anything extra. It's just affiliate links to Amazon, where I get a lot of things. Look at that banana flower. That is so cool. That's the one I'm going to eat. I'm going to do a stream maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, and I'm going to pick that bad boy and eat it. The inner part of it, I suppose. Maybe another huge hand of bananas. Just slowly coming into fruition. Another banana flowers worth of bananas, and another one. Banana bumper crop 2021. I get some of them in 2020. There's the old brown turkey fig. Late season fig time. This time of year it gets a little mildewy on the shady side, so to speak. It's got lots of those little sucker shoots growing off the bottom, and I let them grow like that to that length because they reproduce so easily. As soon as we go over to the grow table, 2 of the cuttings I took off of there, both of which took root. There's what I consider a giant agave flower. This is a type of agave I got years ago on a trip to California. A little cutting. Brought it back and grew many of them. The only thorny, really type of agave I allow. You see the tips are trimmed off. Those things will get you. Yeah, and you can see that's looking east towards the ocean. You can see all of those dracaenas. So those shrubs I use. Oh, beautiful color. Look at the color. Those shrubs along the eastern side of my lawn I use to take this relentless salt spray. So if you are a coastal dweller in really the east coast of the United States, I would say you're going to experience just days and days and days of salt spray. Salt spray, especially in Florida. Florida just have crazy amounts. But many different types of dracaena, and the leaves are so rough and so resilient they really take the salt spray on their body. And even if they get affected, they come back. Dwarf Schefflera. I do plan on doing a live stream soon to show the variegated dwarf Schefflera, which is another very cool variety. Again, this common form of croton, but the colors of that never get old for me. That being said, I am also looking to expand my croton variety count. This has got to be part of the collection just because it's such a staple and so reliable. One of the things that makes it look a little weedy in there is the pervasive presence of Mexican petunias that I started in one small area of my yard that completely. Here we are in the shade of a Suriname cherry, which is grown from a pit of a Suriname cherry. You see some beautiful Cavendish dwarf bananas there, and that is a giant cactus plant. I call it a Mickey Mouse cactus. A gigantic cactus plant, edible, thornless pad cactus. Fell over on its side of it. I found several of them. I did throw in, couldn't resist, a giant cutting from the Musa banana here as well. On these shots you see the incredible variegated color of the dwarf Cavendish banana when it's at this stage of growth. I need to try Manzano bananas as flower grower. Yeah, I think you may be onto something. Manzano. Alright, I'm going to write that down. Go search out some Manzanos. Oh, the Bougainvillea. Yeah, I had a Bougainvillea at one point, but I did get rid of it. Alright. I need to try Manzanos. I also need to try a couple other varieties. One I've always been curious about, the ice cream bananas. The red bananas. I don't know if you know anything, Florida grower, about red bananas, but the kind of decorative bananas they almost look like. I'm very curious about those, although I don't think they produce fruit. I'm not sure if that's really such a bad thing, because they look so cool. Look at all the roots on that sugarcane, Florida green sugarcane. This is the other thing I've been talking about the last couple of days, which is trying to get back in the sugarcane game, folks. Trying to get serious. Look at that. See that redness? That's that sugar turning in the fall. Frigid temperatures of November. And look what the Tropical Storm Ada did to my tree-formed sea grape. Dirtiness, you say? Yes. Well, that was really not that hard to predict since it was tied up with a rope, blue rope. Which is some afraid of the wind, and I was just tied up in another old piece of blue rope. PR Morado, that's Puerto Rican, yeah. Red variety from Puerto Rico. Oh, that's cool. PR Morado. I'll write that down as well. Oh, look at that cherry. That's the Jamaican cherry tree. You see there's a little one. There's a little bit of lag between what I'm seeing as I talk and what I'm seeing. There's a small Jamaican cherry tree right in that pot that I zoomed into. And the Jamaican cherry, the main one that I grew from a little tiny sprout that grew from a seed 4 years ago, is doing very well. It's growing so fast. And you see the brown turkey fig. Hey, squids. The brown turkey fig is just growing vigorously. That bamboo is just shown for a second, but it's now brown. It's not doing too well. There's the sugar cane, the dracaenas, the mulberries, both varieties of mulberries, and the new additions, which are the mango tree. See, the two mango trees are planted in this tree. They get to 20 feet tall. Wow. That's pretty cool. The Eureka is sprouting, and I also grabbed some what I call palm grass. It's a bunch of Eureka sprouts that grew over on the side of my house. I'm throwing them in there. And of course, the crotons. But a couple of varieties of the crotons that I planted did not grow. Also, the Chinese tallow. Again, there may be some lag between what you're seeing and what I'm saying, but it's close. Edible cactus is going strong. And of course, got to go in for some lemon and starfruit cam. This time of the year, the lemon and starfruit cam action is red hot. In fact, right out of this window here is where that tree is. Why is your laurel oak tree not growing? You have clearly not fed it enough fish emulsion. That's that, in my opinion, is the key to laurel oak tree growing. Fruit tree growing is to give it proper nitrogen blast via fish emulsion. Oh man, the starfruit. I I've heard of people making starfruit juice. And that is interesting to me. I think they do starfruit juice as a drink in Puerto Rico. I know they do sugarcane juice in Puerto Rico. That's something that really appeals to me. The problem is you need a sugarcane press, which is something like pressing rocks. They're super sturdy ones, somewhat expensive, I thought. But yeah, over in that corner there is where I think I might just put the sugarcane patch as I explore the varieties again. And just strong papaya growth at all times. The interesting thing is, I decided to go on a search for a Barbados cherry. They're usually not that prevalent this time of year, but you never know. Pondering the approach to the corner of the fruit forest. Accurately say how many hurricane and tropical storms this thing has been through. Hidden mango tree makes a nice canopy, and I've actually grown sea grape up the other side of it, so it's now a almost completely jungle-contained lake-hued open air. That mile marker 92, that board was a board that was washed up on the beach from somewhere. Who knows where? Maybe you'll know, somebody watching this video, where the 92 plank came from. But I found it on a walk on the beach as the hurricane was raging. And there was plenty of other debris. This is a journey to sometimes take. Dramatic. It's a little surname cherry tree that we've grown from seed. It's doing quite well. Lo and behold, what do we have here? The highest vitamin C quantity of any fruit on earth, you say? It's true. And although I didn't see many others growing in the near vicinity, I can tell you that it was delicious. And I planted the seeds in the pot, one of the larger pots I have on my patio. So I'll be watching for that to come up. I also saw plenty of little green, what we call greenies, green meanies. A couple of purple flowers. That's what we like. We're in action. Now, typically when the Barbados cherry starts dropping bombs, so many cherries come down, you can't get them all. But you should try to get as many as you can, since they are so delicious. They taste just like like a cherry starburst with a hint of lemon starburst. Great flavor. Yeah, so now it's time to navigate out through the walkway. And plenty of Dracaena as we go. Do you think I went too far on Dracaena? It's entirely possible. yeah, the beautiful purple growth. So that's it. That was the journey through backyard as Hurricane Eta approached the vicinity, and I suppose I could show a quick video. So there it is. Okay, well, thanks for coming and hanging out with me on the live stream. Yeah, squids. The papaya are hanging in there, so are the bananas. And now it's a matter of expanding out to even more varieties. So I appreciate you hanging out with me tonight. Go ahead and leave comments if you got any. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. If you are subscribed or you're subscribing, turn on notifications so you'll be notified as we live stream. I'll be live streaming every day here moving forward for the foreseeable future, and I thought you might like to join in. Thanks for watching. Eat your backyard. Stay tuned tomorrow morning. I might go ahead and take a look down at the old beach. Hey, Bigfoot Squad. Seagrass tomorrow. See you there.